On Sunday, November 23rd, 2025, the worship team presented a program on gratitude and wonder at Red River Unitarian Universalist Church. Welcome from Red River Unitarian Universalist. Thank you for joining us. The religion we practice in this church is centered in the here and now, rather than the hereafter. It is more of a thinking kind of religion than a believing kind. It is governed more by reason than by tradition, more concerned with the present than the past. It is concerned with getting the most out of life, with living wisely and well. A major aim for us is continually expanding our understanding of life and ourselves. This church is a community of people who share in the free and open search for a level of understanding that will enable us to be more fully and effectively alive. The church does not tell us what we must believe. It stimulates us to think. It supports us in our search. You are welcome to join us. Our centering value is love, with transformation, generosity, equity, interdependence, justice, and pluralism.
We gather as people of faith. We gather as people of heartache. We gather as people of wonder and joy. We gather as people of love. We gather as people of beauty. We gather as people of abundance. As is our custom, if you'd like to come, light a candle for a joy, a challenge, or just to bring a little bit more light into this room, please do so while we sit in stillness listening to the prelude. We will also receive the offering at this time. Remember that every offering is a share the bowl where we donate to any undesignated cash to the charities that we support. The bowl awaits, or you may donate online.
Bright morning stars are rising. Bright morning stars are rising. Bright morning stars are rising. Day
Please rise and body your spirit for our chalice lighting and spoken affirmation. Our chalice lighting today is from Daybreak by Robin F. Gray. Day breaks on our gratitude for family and friends, for the freedom to find our truth, for the company of those who gather here, and the promises we offer to one another. Let the light of day bring the grace of faith into our lives. Join me as together we remind ourselves of the affirmation that is a cornerstone of our free faith tradition. Love is the spirit of this church, and service is its law. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in freedom, and to help one another. We light this peace candle to remind us of all the places where there is no peace. Lead me from death to life, from falsehood to truth. Lead me from despair to hope, from fear to trust. Lead me from hate to love, from war to peace. Let peace fill our hearts, our world, our universe.
Our service this morning is based on gratitude and wonder, a participatory worship service by Liz Weber. It will be followed by a Cider and Cornbread Communion written by Dawn Skjei Cooley. To begin today's service, we will explore gratitude and wonder through our own experiences. Instead of a sermon, there will be time for personal reflection, for storytelling, and for creating something to give away. If you're joining from home today, you might want to gather some supplies. You could have a journal, art supplies, and/or a greeting card. Wherever you are, I invite you to take an easy breath, or give a little wiggle, or whatever else would help you feel more settled as we begin our time together. Our first spiritual practice is beginning in wonder. We have pairings today of readings and times for spiritual practices. For our first spiritual practice time, beginning in wonder, I invite you to go inward. I'll share a prompt for a reflection in a moment. You might want to journal, doodle, draw, meditate, or pray. Walking meditation is also an option over in that corner. You'll have about 4 minutes for this reflection. The question for this time is, where do you find help and strength? Who or what is a support for you? The questions will be on the screen. Spread out and share your goodies in case they want to use them. Not the cards yet. This and colored pens. The cards will be for later.
Our first reading is Our Lives Intertwine and Intersect by Tanya Y. Marquez. It is a wonder and a mystery that our paths have crossed, that the immensity of time in the vastness of space, we coincide here. I am in awe at the ways in which our lives intersect and intertwine, at the beauty we create when we gather. May our coming together make us more compassionate, more just, more caring, and more loving. May our hearts and minds be open to this offering. I'm so glad you're here. Let us worship, let us marvel at the miracle of being here right now and the mystery that has brought us together. In this spiritual practice time, connecting with each other, we will take turns sharing with each other. Our prompt will be, where do you find a miracle in life, or what are you thankful for? We'll pass the mic around. If you want to say something, just raise your hand and we'll come to you. If you're on Zoom, put it in the chat and we will read yours out here at the end. We'll have about 5 minutes, so kind of keep that in mind, please.
It is a miracle to me that I keep showing up, despite all of the things externally and internally that could prevent that.
It'll be a miracle if I keep this short. I had a cat companion who passed. It was a big deal. 2 months to the day later, I found a kitten running up to everybody at the gym asking for adoption. So I picked her up, figuring I kept her. Everybody knew I was going to keep her. But what I didn't know is that she's part Siamese, always wanted to have a Siamese. She has 6 toes, always wanted to have a 6th toe. And I called her Spot after Star Trek's Data's Spot. Then I discovered on her belly is a full moon and a crescent moon, total perfect witchy cat.
I am thankful for my family and friends because they help me out when I need help and they listen to me when I need to talk to someone.
My answer to the second prompt of the day is the same as my answer to the first. This place right here is what I am thankful for. This is where I found my miracle, is the people here in this room. And I could not thank all of you enough.
I swear I'm not copying you, but that's what I was going to say the whole time.
Great minds, great minds.
Great minds.
I was sitting here thinking of what I was thankful for, and lots of things ran through my head because I have so much to be thankful for. But then one kind of flew in from the side, and it was I'm thankful for the trauma and the bad things in my life that happened, because I wouldn't be who I am without those. I think they beat me into being a softer, gentler, more thoughtful, compassionate human being, and I'm thankful that I am who I am.
Kristen, it's a miracle for us that you come. You bring so much, and we're so grateful that, I'm so grateful that you're here. And I am grateful that this group of people not only provides this beautiful synergy and loving energy that I can take in and keep going with, but this is it.
I'm thankful that at a time in my life when I was ready to give up on humanity and to give up on everybody that I've ever met, that I found this community and this church, and that you guys welcomed me, and so grateful. I just thank you very much. I'm very thankful.
I find peace and I find strength in solitude sometimes and in community sometimes. And as for community, this church is probably the most important community in my life. But I also find it important to be activist sometimes today, because there's so much going on in the country that I feel I need to speak up about. And I'm thankful for the friends who speak up with me. It's great to be part of a group.
It feels like a miracle that we found this church. I've said before, I've looked for this my entire life. People that really we can have true fellowship and discourse with, who have different points of view, different backgrounds, different lifestyles. And it just feels like I've waited for this my whole life. So thank you.
Jim, was there anybody in the chats?
Jim's not here.
Or-
Jim, is there
Okay.
anybody in the chat?
Well,
Okay.
I'm thankful for little things that you probably don't even think of, because you haven't lived for 10 years without electricity or water in the well or things like that. But when I think about having heat in the house and coming home from, say, from work or whatever, and being able to be warm and not have to wait until 9 o'clock to take my coat off, believe me, these are things we should really cherish that we never even think about.
We don't have anyone on Zoom that has shared a chat. So Megan, you're up. Sorry, Kristen. Kristen's up.
Yes, because I did finally show up. Our second reading is For What Shall We Give Thanks by Laura Horton Ludwig. The wheel of the year has turned again. Once more, the Thanksgiving season has arrived. How shall we sing our song of gratitude now? For what shall we give thanks? For this moment, for friends near and far, for our breath, for love, for courage and clarity, for strength and delight, for laughter, for beauty, for the tables round which we gather, for the food we enjoy with friends, seasoned with love and memory, for the sun and moon and stars in the sky, for the trees who have seen so much and still stand proud, stretching themselves to the sky, for the bright voices of children, for the wisdom of elders, for actions that bless the world, for hard work that makes a difference, for music and art and celebration, for generosity, for compassion, for endurance, for joy, for hope. For all these things we give thanks as we worship together. In our final spiritual practice time, you have an opportunity to send someone a note of thanks. Check on your table for note cards. If there are none left, please raise your hand so that we can bring you one now. Take a moment to think of someone you feel gratitude towards and what you'd like to tell them. It could be something big or something small. We have about 4 minutes again to write your note. If you end up needing extra time, just finish it during calories in conversation or at home. Don't forget to send it when you get home. Or if there is no one to send it to, put it on the wall.
precious day, for all gathered here and those far away, for this time we share with love and care. Oh, we give thanks for this precious day. Oh, we give thanks for the old and young, for a time of wonder, joy and fun, for all we give as we grow and live. Oh, we give thanks for the old and young. Oh, we give thanks for this precious day, for all gathered here, for those far away, for this time we share with love and care. Oh, we give thanks for this precious day. Oh, we give thanks for this precious day.
As my worship associates know, I say no ad-libbing at the mic, and I'm breaking my own rule today. The worship team would like you to remember we've never tried this before. We want your feedback. You can either go to your program and click on the QR code for survey, or we've got pages like this around if you want to just fill one in. Okay, on with the service. The cornbread and cider communion is a tradition in some of our congregations. We have modified it slightly for this morning. With gratitude for our freedom and for our abundance, let us celebrate this ritual today, mindful of all refugees who are unable to go home, those for whom we pray safe passage and a welcoming reception when they arrive at their destinations. I invite you to pick up a cornbread muffin and a cup of cider, and the cornbread is on the table, and we'll be putting the cider on the table in just a moment. And then please take these back to your seats and hold on to them so we can partake them together during the final blessing. We were going to put them on the table, but we were afraid they would spill.
Bartender.
Sure acting like one.
Try not to. Everybody got one?
No, she needs one. And you need one.
Who doesn't have one?
We need one. We've got cornbread for Gina.
Oh. Yeah, I think the scans are there. Anybody else that needs cornbread? Anybody that needs cider? Okay. Thank you for helping us pass these things out. Okay, thank you. Food is often a symbol of home. But what if you suddenly found yourself in a place where everything about the food was different. Imagine what it might be like to flee your homeland and the foods to which you are accustomed and end up somewhere where you not only don't speak the language, but where even the basic fruits, vegetables, and grains are different. Just as teff is indigenous to the African continent and millet is indigenous to the Asian continent, corn is indigenous to the North American continent. As we share our cornbread this morning, let us hold in our hearts all those here and abroad who have been forced to leave their homes. Let us hold in our hearts all those here and abroad for whom home no longer exists. Let us hold in our hearts all those here and abroad for whom home is no longer a place of safety. And let us hold in our hearts all those here and abroad who no longer have a home. The only apples native to North America are crab apples. The ones we enjoy in this country today came originally from Asia, through the Middle East, into Europe, and then on to America. As we share our apple cider this morning, may it symbolize the sweetness that can come from being open to new experiences. Whether it be new foods or new people, let us remember how our lives are enriched when people share their gifts with one another. You may eat the cornbread muffin. They are gluten-free and vegan. Amy's is vegan. And drink the cider during our blessing. And so our blessing will start, and you may start eating your cornbread and drinking your cider. Naomi King wrote the following, a Thanksgiving blessing. Let us join hands and hearts in gratitude on this wondrous day, where we have the abundance of our lives before us. We remember on this day of bounty all those who do not have enough, who are afraid, who are lonely, and who suffer. We wish for the abundance of this world to be shared, for fear to become love, for the lonely to feel welcomed, and the suffering to know rest and joy. For the labor, the love, the care that gave us the delights of this and every day, we say thanks. For the nourishment of our spirit, the challenges that strengthen us, and the friends we have on the journey, we sing thanks. And for all that is our lives, for these good gifts, we whisper thanks. Amen. Overflowing with gratitude, let us shout, thanks! Thanks! Thanks. Amen.
If I can interrupt your snacking for a moment, I invite you to rise in body or spirit for the closing.
We're not going to rise. I forgot to take that out.
Okay, we're not going to rise. Stay eating. Stay sitting. The words for our benediction today are by Liz Weber. We depart as people of faith. We depart as people of heartache. We depart as people of wonder and joy. We depart as people of love. We depart as people of beauty. We depart as people of abundance. We depart as people of thanks. Please join me in the words to extinguish our chalice. We extinguish these flames, but not the warmth of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. Go in peace, return in love.